What does the blowfish do, Jesse?
It's not that hard, Mom. It says crunch on the box.
Hey, I think that's your guy. What the hell's he doing down there?
This is a breakdown of Breaking Bad Season 2, Episode 7,
Negro y azul.
which means black and blue. It starts with a 3.5-minute long music video for a song with the same name. It's about the legend of Heisenberg, and the colors reference his outfit and the color of his meth. Tortuga's first appearance is actually during this song, 1 minute into the episode.
If I don't pass chemistry, I have to go to summer school. I mean, I really studied. I'm so into chemistry for, like, the concepts. I just think I might have, the attention deficit. Couldn't you please just let this slide?
Don't bullshit a bullshitter. The answer is no. Next time, apply yourself.
There's that phrase again. Walt keeps his second cell phone in the ceiling, which he uses to try to reach Jesse.
That thing we talked about, when I said handle it, well, don't. Just let it go.
Things that could have been brought to my attention yesterday!
The person who lives here, it's just very important for me to see him.
And you knocked, right?
Look, I'm his father.
You're Mr. Jackson?
Yes, that's me, Walt Jackson. Come on in, Dad. Is this what you've been doing the whole time I've been trying to reach you?
No. I've been taking care of business.
What business?
This business.
I meant fear and intimidation. I meant get your money back. I certainly never meant
Didn't
for
mean
you
to kill somebody?
No!
Well, too late. Here's your money. It's been in good health, you miserable son of a bitch.
Tell me what happened.
Dude's wife crushed his head with an ATM machine. She did it for like nothing. I mean, he told her she was a skank, but she was a skank.
Could you not stop this woman?
Say it. No, I ain't no Tuco or Crazy Ant. I can't run a crew.
Hey, please, eh?
Hank's racist humor doesn't go down the same way in El Paso.
Jesus Malverde, patron saint of Mexican drug dealers.
Why is he on your desk?
Sun Tzu, 6th century Chinese general.
He should have said 6th century
If
BC.
you know your enemy is yourself, you'll fight without danger.
Agent Schrader!
Sir.
Everybody getting you settled in?
Oh, yeah. Great group of guys. And gals.
Hey, gals, guys and gals. That's good. About to put a big dent in the cartel, right, Vanko?
Yes, sir. Voy a atravesar sobre esos bastardos como caca pasando un pato, fíjate.
The song in the background is from a 1951 government cartoon with a turtle that teaches children to duck and cover if an atomic bomb goes off. Definitely some Tortuga foreshadowing there.
You have to know what happens when an atomic bomb explodes. It could knock you down hard or throw you against a tree or a wall. If you duck and cover like Bert, you will be much safer.
Remember what to do, friends. Now tell me right out loud. What are you supposed to do when you see the flash?
I'm Heisenberg.
While Jesse tries to recover, Walt meets with the crew.
Did Jesse really squash that dude's head with an ATM machine?
Who's saying that?
It's all over town. Usually I gotta chase dudes down for their money, but today, everybody's paying up.
He really did it?
You didn't hear that from me.
You can see the big film crew reflected in the bumper. Skylar applies for a job at Beneke Fabricators, and the other applicants are giving her the stink eye because of her pregnancy.
Big lunch.
We'll consider your application and let you know.
Even the receptionist is judgy.
May I see Ted Beneke? I think he'll remember me.
Mr. Beneke's very busy today. Yeah.
Skylar.
Hey, Ted.
Little do they know, she has an in.
No calls.
I was applying for the data entry job.
Skylar, you were like our go-to bookkeeper.
The economy, you know.
How about, get your old job back?
Okay.
You need to employ more dealers. Those 3 I met, they should each have 3, 6, 9 sub-dealers working for them. Exponential growth.
It's not our territory. Other crews ain't gonna take kindly.
But I say they're not going to do a thing about it. The game has changed. The word is out. Somebody crossed you. You got angry. You crushed their skull with an ATM machine. You are a blowfish.
What?
A blowfish. Think about it. Small in stature, not swift, not cunning. What does the blowfish do, Jesse?
I don't even know
The blowfish puffs up, okay? The blowfish puffs himself up 4 or 5 times larger than normal. And why? Why does he do that? So that it makes him intimidating, that's why. Who messes with the blowfish, Jesse?
Nobody.
You're damn right. I'm a blowfish. You are a blowfish. Say it again.
I'm a blowfish.
Say it like you mean it.
I'm a blowfish!
Blowfish!
The DEA meets with their informant, but Hank loses patience with his never-ending trivial requests.
How about you stop jerking us off here?
White boy don't like, let's make a deal, huh?
White boy's gonna kick your ass. You don't stop wasting his time.
Schrader. Hey, white boy, my name's Tortuga. You know what that means?
If I'd have to guess, I'd say that's Spanish for asshole.
Tortuga means turtle. I take my time, but I always win.
Got myself a job today.
As big as you are.
Thank you.
With who?
Beneke.
You did not. Is Mr. Grabbyhand still there?
Marie, that was one time at a Christmas party. It will not happen again.
Without her consent.
This is, Raisin Bran. Not Raisin Bran Crunch.
So, same thing.
Not the same thing.
This box of Raisin Bran is magical, however, because no matter where the camera is, the back of the box faces us.
It's not that hard, Mom. It says Crunch on the box. Mom got a job.
Job? Why?
Do I need to get out the checkbook and show you?
No.
Yo, you're a real good drawer.
Hey, man, you're Pinkman. You're the man. Everybody's been talking about you. Keep it real.
Pinkman, huh?
¿Qué chingos piensan? Mandándonos uno.
Políticos.
That's a line from the 80s movie Platoon.
Is that your guy?
Raider, where are you going?
I need evidence back.
They laugh, but Hank's reaction saves him.
Hey, welcome to...
Back at the National Museum of Nuclear Science and History, we overhear this recording.
Headed by Werner Heisenberg. The game has changed. Yo, we're staking our claim. We're gonna be kings. Well, I'm gonna be king. You guys will be princes or dukes or something.
I want to be a knight.
Boys are ready. Gonna be some mad chatter, yo.
We're not charging enough.
What?
Corner the market, then raise the price. Simple economics.
It's funny that they blacked out the brand of the moving box, and knocking over Walt's picture at Beneke is symbolic. I was surprised to see January 2008 on her desk, since this takes place in December, but perhaps they just gave her a fresh calendar pad and she'll rip off the pages when she gets settled in.
It's a little early for wine, isn't it?
Oh, damn. Grape juice. Been making the girls breakfast in the morning.
Hey, how's Denise doing?
We split up about a year ago.
Oh, hey.
Hey yourself.
Hey, Gretchen just used that line in the last episode.
Hey yourself.
My name's not really Jesse Jackson. And that guy you met is not my dad.
So, hey, I got this kick-ass new flat screen. Wanna see?
Jesse's TV is now black and blue, and it's no coincidence that the black and blue song starts playing again. Shout out to my channel members. Thanks to everyone for the great feedback. If you keep watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting, it'll help this channel grow. Next week, Breaking Bad will never be the same.